For the past 50 years, Cleveland Restoration Society has been working to preserve Northeast Ohio's historic architecture for generations to come. The start of the Cleveland Restoration Society, formerly known as the Downtown Restoration Society, began in November 1972 over a lunch with Maxine Goodman Levin, Tom Campbell, and Olive Tabor. They discussed the imminent demolition of the Mechanics Block, a historic structure in downtown Cleveland that was marked for demolition. The destruction of this building and others represented the loss of Cleveland's architectural history. Levin, Campbell, and Tabor decided to put a stop to it with the formation of the organization. The Cleveland Restoration Society began with 33 members and filed its Articles of Incorporation on November 16, 1972. In 1973, CRS opened its first office in Suite 423 at the Cleveland Plaza, later known as the Statler Office Tower. Although the society started as an all-volunteer group, primarily focused on the loss of historic buildings in Cleveland's downtown, the organization quickly grew to encompass the entire city. In 1975, the name of the organization was officially changed to the Cleveland Restoration Society. In 1987, Kathleen Crowther joined the society as its executive director, a post she still holds today. In 1997, Maxine Goodman Levin led the effort to establish the Sarah Benedict House as a center for historic preservation in Cleveland. With her nephew, Mort Levin, Maxine donated the building, making the dream of a preservation headquarters a reality. Today, CRS has grown into a vibrant organization with an operating budget of nearly $2 million, an engaged board of trustees, and a staff of professionals offering historic preservation programs and expertise throughout Greater Cleveland. Listen to Cleveland Restoration Society's President Kathleen H. Crowther and Chief Operations Officer Tom Jorgensen as they describe the growth of the Cleveland Restoration Society through these last 50 years.
It's amazing because, we have, as you know, monthly staff meetings and weekly team meetings. And when I look at the agenda for either one of those meetings, it amazes me because I remember being in the office at the Statler Office Tower. We had free office space. We always had free office space from trustees. It was a one-room office, and there's no computer. Computers didn't exist then. There was a telephone. That was it. A telephone and a pad of paper and a pencil. Going from dingy, smoke-filled rooms at the Statler Office Tower to the Sarah Benedict House, it was the lap of luxury by comparison. I could not imagine a more beautiful place to go to work every day.
But I think the fact saving the building, making it a showpiece, really was a transformational experience. It became very symbolic.
So for us to have that kind of a package as a headquarters building is pretty hard to achieve. That's self-contained, that can be identified with our organization. We could occupy space in a big office building somewhere, but then we lose that sense of identity that's tied to a building like the Sarah Benedict House.
How has it grown? Not much. It went from 0 employees to 19, kind of. Went from a budget of $3,000 that we didn't have any way of spending up to we're actually budgeting expenses of $2 million for 2022. So I'd say it's grown a bit.
Well, throughout my time with the organization, I've always tried for us to play a role in problem solving, providing answers to problems that relate to historic preservation. I've always wanted preservation to not be an elitist activity, but something that could be appreciated by a wide range of people. So the first program that we developed was the Heritage Home Program. And that was developed 30 years ago. We received a grant from the National Trust for Historic Preservation to start the program. We did it very hand in glove with the City of Cleveland's Community Development Department. And we were really good at making changes to the program immediately to make it more effective. And I suppose reflecting back now, I would say facade, the heritage program, and sacred landmarks would be the most important things we've done as an organization.
The hope for the future. It becomes the thought leader of all of Northeast Ohio with respect to historic preservation and with respect to our built environment. And that one's easy because I think we are the thought leader.
We are on a good track. I think we're on a very good track. I think that we always have to work hard. I always believe in you work twice as hard to get half as far. I think we always have to try really hard and never rest on our laurels. Never rest on our laurels. We always have to work harder to prove our case. I am very optimistic for the future of our organization. And my hope is that we will continue to be a strong organization, become even a stronger organization as we progress.
We're so grateful for all our members, supporters, and partners along the way who have made these past 50 years possible. Help us celebrate Cleveland Restoration Society's 50th anniversary by sharing your favorite memory or historic building, or by donating to the 50th Anniversary Fund at clevelandrestoration.org.